Okay, welcome back, guys. I think it makes sense if I actually just fix the issue. If you just fix the issue together in here, then that'll make better sense. Okay, so let's just get right to it. Originally, we already have the edging we need for this for the most part. So now the issue we're adding here is the UVs. So I'm going to try and find a solution for this. So let's start by doing automatic UVs in there. Okay, automatic UVs and obviously not the best. So I'm going to select all the UVs and then delete them, and let's create fresh UVs in here. So let's start with doing camera base. Let's turn off this for now. Let's do camera base. Okay, let me minimize this window a little bit more. So camera base. Then I'm just pretty much going to repeat the same thing we did previously. So we're just going to repeat the same thing in here. So let's start with, or rather, let's continue with going to UVs. That is selected in here. Let's go to edge mode, and then let's do an edge around here. Do cuts. Let's also do a edge around here. Do cuts. Okay. I think as far as this goes, I think that should be pretty much it for the most part. Maybe just to make it a little bit better, we can do, let me double click here. Let's do stitch together again. Stitch together. Then preferably I'll add the seam line here. Okay, then we'll do a cut. Then I'll just go and select all of this. We would do, let's do unfold. It's loading up down here. Let's give this a moment. All right, that is fine. We can work with this. It's broken up into weird pieces, but I think this is still favorable to work with. No weird issues in here so far. But the mesh itself is actually broken. That's why we're having this weirdness in here. But that's fine. Let's do orient. Give this a moment to kind of run through. Next will be just to make necessary adjustments in there now. This, for example, I would need to rotate this way, turn off the symmetry. I think this also too. Let me just rotate this way. This is like the main piece I need. So I'm just kind of add something in front. So pretty much like so. Then I'll select the entire outing again. I will do layout. It shouldn't take too long, and then we'll just update this as necessary. For this time around, we're not going to bring in any normal map. We're just going to big the normal map directly inside of Substance Painter, using this as a base mesh instead. So I think the UV is done. So actually made a duplicate of it. So this is the original. I'm going to send this out of the group. I'm going to pull this back into the group. Okay. It takes up the same material. That is fine. Select all of this again. Go over and then I'll do export selection. No, something else is selected that we don't need. I need to hide this. This is what we need. All right. Export selection. I'm going to put this as 3. Okay. I think our export is complete. Come back in here, make everything visible again. Then we're going to import that back in. Project configuration, select 3, OK. Okay, successfully imported, but we need to make this necessary fix in here now. So let's go over to the flat base, isolate it, go over, and then we need to clear all of this out. Clear all of this out. We need to create a new one. So go back to bake. We're going to go to bake maps, bake mesh, maps. So with only the flat base selected, we want to turn on normal. Then for the curvature, I want to generate this from the mesh itself. This is the only one we need to actually bake. Every other thing should be the same. So let's do bake flat mesh. Okay, click on that. That should run through now, and then you should be able to make the proper selections in there now as needed. Right, so let's turn back to painting. Let's go layers. Let's bring everything back into the folder. Add the black marks in there. I believe at this point you should be able to make the necessary selections now. So mesh fill. Under mesh fill, we'll just do mesh fill, set this to white. I think it's only the top part we need selected. Okay, fantastic. You can see how it's working more accurately now. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this. Add the black marks at the top. So this is going to be the gray version. Gray. Let's go in and change the color first. Use a more grayish tone to begin with. Then go in and select the lower parts. So we're still working with symmetry on. Okay. Still not working for some reason. Select this. Yeah, working now. Right, so now we need to kind of adjust the setting a bit more. Use push it towards a gray, more grayish value. Then the top one, use a more brighter tone. But let's just try and pick the color. If we can nail that color tone in there, we should be able to nail the color tone in there. Okay, close enough. Trying to match it as closely as I can. Okay, let's push this towards a more slightly brighter tone. Maybe that's way too bright. Let's just take it down a little. Okay, I think it should be the right amount. Let's visualize everything, show all. Yeah, I think I still need to go back in there, maybe get slightly darker tone again. That's way too dark. I think the major issue we're having is this tone in here. Okay, I think that should be the right coloring for it. So I'm going to copy copy this and apply it also to the sole pattern. Apply this to the sole pattern. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to remove, let's just say it's black again. Then mesh fill, select the entire outing. Okay, select the entire outing. All right, pretty much like so. Let's go underneath this. I think we need the full yellow for this. We can just do, we can pretty much just steal the colors we have in here. I think we already have the shade, the right color in here. We can just steal this, which is the yellow. Just copy that, go back to the sole. Okay, paste this on top. Okay, set the black marks, mesh fill. Just select this mesh and then we should be good. That should be fine. Okay. So in the next lesson, I think the next thing we need to do would be to, it's most likely to kind of fix some of the issues we have not really worked on yet, which is like a detail for the front parts, and also add logo in here, add logo down here, and then fix the other detailing we need to have on the under parts. Also need to kind of add some threading across the entire mesh. So we'll do that in the next, most of this in the previous next lesson. So bye for now.